Hey viewers, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Today we have the Škoda Slavia Base Variant right in front of us. The base variant is called as Active, and what we have here today is the carbon steel color of it. This variant is going to cost you 10,59,000 ex-showroom price, and let's take a look if it's value for money. The base variant comes with halogen setup, LED DRLs, and it misses out on fog lamps. The nose grille is covered in chrome, and that's the only bit of chrome that you get in the front section of this car. The sharp lines that run through the bonnet of this car makes it look very aggressive and sporty. Let's move on to the side profile. This is a lengthy car and we will take a look at it shortly. You'll get the Škoda badging on either side of the fenders. Moving on to the tires, the base variant get 15-inch steel wheels that are slapped with the C8 tire, and it comes with disc brakes up front and drum brakes at the rear. You also get turn indicators on the ORVM. There are no request sensors on offer, and you will notice that it doesn't get a shark fin antenna unlike the Ambition or the Style variant. And like other German counterparts, you get the fuel lid towards the right side of the car. Now let's take a look at the rear section of the car. There is no chrome on offer except for the Škoda badging and the Slavia badging. It comes with LED stop lamps, and the base variant is also offered with reverse parking sensors that are placed on the bumper. That also has a honeycomb finish to it. Let's take a closer look at the exhaust. You will see one exhaust tip, which means this is a 1-liter TSI engine. The boot of the Škoda Slavia is 512 liters and it can accommodate all your family luggages and still have space left for you. And now the interiors. This is how the Škoda Slavia welcomes you in its base trim. Before we sneak in, here's a look at the controls for all the 4 power windows, as well as buttons to operate your overview mirrors that cannot be electronically folded. And now let's take a look at the interiors. This is a spacious car and there's no hassle to get into the car. Taking a closer look at the dials, it gets both analog and digital speedometers. And it is good to see steering mounted controls on the base variant as well. You have controls for moving across folders, volume rockers, and a dedicated voice assistant. On the other side, you get controls for handling the instrument cluster. And that's the monochrome display that's on offer. Moving on, the base variant misses out on keyless entry and thus have manual keys to start the car. Now let's talk about the infotainment system, which comes with a 7-inch touch display that also has wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And it gets the USB port right in front on the infotainment system. And moving on, you will see that it doesn't get automatic climate control, it's all manual, and there are no Type-C charging ports on offer like the other variants. And this graded finish will make sure that your phone is not rolling while you're on corners. And this car comes equipped with a micro hybrid system for start and stop. And moving on to the other side, you will see buttons to control the traction. And moving back, you will see that you get a 12-volt charger. There is no armrest and a manual parking brake. Overall, the fit and finish of this variant is not as premium as the other ones. Let's take a look at the other features available. Look up and you will find these buttons for the reading lamps for the front passengers. And this area is actually dummy. You feel that there is a sunglass holder, but there is nothing, you really cannot open it. And of course, being a base variant, the rear view mirrors are not auto dimming as well. Something that really caught my eye when I got into the car was this Škoda badging, which really looks good on the instrument cluster. This is what the Škoda Slavia offers you. Look at that space for the rear passengers. The legroom is so big. Overall, the interior is having hard plastics everywhere and it doesn't feel premium. There's no rear AC vents as well. Just giving you another look of how the interior looks from the rear passenger's angle, and this is how it is. And another thing to note is that all 3 passengers on the rear seat will get headrests, which will make their ride comfortable. That brings us to an end to this review. Let us know your thoughts on the comment section and if you feel this is a value for money variant. Like I said, this is priced at 10.59 lakhs ex-showroom and will cost you about 13.25 lakhs on road. My overall take is that spend another $1.5 lakh over this variant and you will get to the Ambition, which has a lot more features. You can check out my video on the Ambition variant as well, which will give you a clear idea. Thanks folks, subscribe to my channel.